guys, it's John. Welcome back to KC Farms. We are getting ready to move the young pigs. They've got a muddy mess. It's kind of rainy and gloomy today, but we're gonna get them moved so they're in a little bit better area. I just want to show you, we moved the Easter eggers into this small little orchard that has kind of been overgrown. The trees are quite old. There was a few apples on them last year. This is on my mother-in-law's property right next to our house, and underneath they have really cleaned up underneath these trees. Last video we talked about how well the pigs were doing cleaning up that old spot. Well, the chickens have done a heck of a job scratching and cleaning this area too. And I'll show you what it looked like over here. Next to it is basically looked like the same thing. So right in here, you can see, I mean, it's not bad. It's just overgrown a little bit. So we just moved the chickens in next door, and it looks like this now. So that's pretty sweet. They're in there scratching, cleaning, fertilizing up under the trees. Just been moving the chickshaw a little bit every day, so the poop's getting spread around. So pretty cool. But we need to move these little pigs because we put them out in the woods there, and it's just a muddy mess now. We want to get them on some fresh ground. I guess I should show you this really quick. We talked about the pigs cleaning up in their area over here. So we'll see what they've done. It's been about a week and a half since we moved them. There's Hazel and Kevin and Chubbs over there. Hoping Hazel's pregnant. She's looking a little swollen. We're excited about that. Ugh, climb over the pig's head. Here comes Blue Girl, but you can see the area over here. This was the first area that was all grown up. Good morning, bud. We moved them over here next door, and you can see they've knocked this down. Chickens in here helping get ticks. All that's really left of those tall brown weeds. Not sure what those are, but they've been moving through and cleaning. That's been, I can't even remember when we put them in here, maybe a week and a half ago. And then we'll move them down to this section next, and we'll have them clean up this little pasture for us. So that's pretty sweet. There's Sassy Girl over there. She's ready to get moved out of that spot. Let's go over and check out what they've done to their spot, and let's get them moved. All right, you can see they've really worked up this ground. If you can hear me over the pigs, they've really worked this up. Got the acorns and nuts out of there, scratched and rooted. Hey! And they are ready to get onto some fresh ground. So we were talking about the Premier One fencing and how easy it is to move them. And I said, it's always nice to have extra. So we used to take these fences and just try to circle them up in one fence and then move one fence and then grab them and then move the other fence. It was kind of a pain in the butt. So we've got some extra fences, and I'm gonna set them right up in here, right in this little grassy area. So let's get these fences set up, then we'll go recruit some help to move these pigs over here. Just a quick hint when setting up this fence, we normally will set up the first one around the border where we want, and then we lay the next one out to where we think it's gonna go. We usually do about 3 fences, they're 100 feet each, and then we'll get the third one and lay it down and see if we can't meet up to the end before we start staking them all up. That way it'll just save you time. I think we got a nice little audience over here expecting a treat later. Let's get that third fence set up and we'll get the pigs moved. Just another quick little tip. It may seem like common sense, but we've messed up a ton doing this. So we started with our initial fence going this way around. Then I laid out that second fence right here, and it's going around. Then we came here with the third fence, and I set this one up first because I don't really have room to expand it any farther if I need more area, because there's a little driveway right here, a little path to get back. So I set that one up second, and then I meet it. I got pretty lucky, I'm not lying. I met pretty close to where my third fence is. The reason I set the second one up, if I needed more room, I can't go any farther that way. But on this third fence laying down, I can expand it back farther if I need to. So make sure you set up the ones that you can't move first, so you're not taking them all down and setting them up. So just a quick tip, maybe easier for you than it was for me to learn that, but after setting up and tearing down a couple times, I've gotten a little better at it. So let's finish this up. All right, there we go. New area is complete. We went and we got another Pigloo. If you haven't seen the video about the Pigloos, I'll post it up there in a link. We're getting some condensation, but I think I've figured out a way to help with that. So let's get this next Pigloo made, and I'll show you how we are helping with the condensation in the top of the Pigloos. Let's go get it. Well, I got the door cut in. Just used the jigsaw to cut the door in here. And the problem we were having was the condensation on the top of these. And we've done a few things. I just went back and I checked the other pigs in the Pigloo, and we had made a few adjustments, and it's still wet up in the top a little bit, but it's not dripping down and getting them soaked. So one thing we did, I don't know, maybe these are meant for this. We don't really know what we're doing. We're just figuring things out as we go. So hopefully that's some encouragement to some of you guys trying new things and being a little worried about getting into new things. Just go ahead and try it. This little blue knob up top, not really sure what that's for, but take a hammer and you can punch it down a little bit, and it opens some airflow in there without letting a whole lot of rain. And then the release valve right here, we went and we unscrewed that, and we just kept that in the house, and hopefully that gives some good cross ventilation. Like I said, it's not perfect, but it's working. Super easy to move. The pigs have dry ground. The problem with our old pig houses is there was no floor in it, and it got super wet. And I mean, we're not 100% sold on this yet. So I mean, I'm not saying this is the best ever pig house, but the pigs are not just sitting in wet, cold mud. You put a good layer of hay down in there, and it will keep them nice and dry. So, and the best thing is, we can move it all over the farm easily. One person. So let's get this one moved. We'll roll it over to where we need to be and get some hay in it, and we'll move the pigs. Okay guys, there it is. There's things that aren't perfect about it, but I'll tell you what, you can't move anything much easier by yourself that big. Now granted, this is 1,100 gallons. We did not have to get one this big, but we just weren't sure at first. We could fit a bunch of pigs in there. I would say at least 6 adults, maybe more, depending on the size. Moved easy, quick. Now all we need to do is get the pigs. I was thinking about going and recruiting some help, but I think I'm just gonna try and do it with a bucket of feed. So let's just set up these fences here. Might not be able to get them in the ground because we got some gravel, but we can get them a little ways just to keep them up. The other guys think they're getting moved. It's one of the joys about moving them so often. Yeah, it takes time. Not too much time though, if you followed along with these fences and the houses we use. Takes a little time out of your day, but you see the animals enjoy it, and they're on a nice piece of ground. It's all worth it. So just to be safe, I'm gonna go get my bucket of food, and then we'll be right back and we'll move those pigs over. All right, we've got the bucket, we got the bowls over. Let's see how well this works. Come on, pig. Come on, pig. Come on, here, pig, pig. Come on. Here. Not too bad. We just got to get hay. We will have, Brooklyn ordered some Polish chickens, so Hay's gonna have some mates soon, but they won't be here till next week, and then they'll have to grow out. But right now he still thinks he's a pig. Still crows every time he falls. All right, the pigs are in a new dry area. We just need to get hay in the pigloo. And we may move the chickens over here as well later when they go up tonight to help out with some ticks. So guys, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe, give us a thumbs up, hit that bell for notifications when we post a new video, and we will check you out on the next video. Thank you for following along.